So we started out talking about Jemele Hill at ESPN, and so the Washington Post did this very interesting story. Shelly, go to the iPad. On Twitter, Trump accuses blacks of racism 3 times as often as whites. So here's what's interesting, Sue. I want to go to you first. Because in here, Donald Trump tweeted on August 12, 2013, not only is Touré a racist and boring, he's a really dumb guy. Those were some comments that Touré was making to Trump on Twitter about bankruptcy. This is what he tweeted on August 30th, 2013. In that time, Warner has HBO with really dumb, racist Bryant Gumbel, and I mean dumb, and no CBS, which fired Bryant. I am switching buildings. Also, he called former President Donald Trump a racist. See June 2007 speech. Is Obama a total racist? So here's my question. Here's my question to you, Sue. Should we fire Donald Trump for calling somebody a racist?
You're assuming that I would support him saying it because he's the president.
No, actually, I'm not assuming that. I'm simply asking you the question.
I didn't say we should fire Jemele. I'm just saying I don't think it's appropriate for her to say that.
So was it appropriate for Trump to say that?
No, of course not.
Should Trump apologize for those comments?
I mean,
Should Sarah Huckabee Sanders from the White House podium apologize for the past comments of Donald Trump?
No, it's not her responsibility to apologize on behalf of what Donald Trump tweets. No.
I'm sorry, but Rashad,
that's her job.
Rashad, ESPN apologized on behalf of the tweets of Jemele Hill.
And Sarah Huckabee Sanders, if nothing else, she shows up each day to speak for the president and the White House. Otherwise, there's no reason for her to show up at the podium. We don't really care what Sarah Huckabee Sanders thinks. We care about what the White House and the president.
Right.
So
exactly.
Scott, isn't this quite hypocritical?
Exactly.
Isn't this quite hypocritical of Donald Trump and anybody speaking on his behalf for him to call somebody out for calling him a racist when he's in turn done the exact same thing on numerous occasions, when he even called the former president, the number 44, a racist?
Exactly.
So, I mean, I'm just saying.
But this White House and this president, over his campaign and his leadership, has been full of hypocrisy. I mean, that's the base of who he is. The reality, though, is this. And is that whether it's appropriate for the White House and the Speaker of the White House or the press person for the White House to wade in on a private matter, that's outrageous, quite frankly, and really is inappropriate.
What's the private matter?
She did it publicly. Yeah, she did it publicly, but this is a private employment issue for ESPN and Jemele.
No. She said she should be fired on Twitter, which is public.
I understand.
So it wasn't like this was said at the office
Sarah
to a
Huckabee
colleague.
Said she should be fired. Okay, that's a private decision between ESPN and Jemele, and they shouldn't be weighing in on it.
I do want to show that. Here's the other tweet, October 3rd, 2012. Y'all gonna love this one. This is from Donald Trump. Obama's 07 speech, which Daily Caller just released, not only shows that Obama is a racist, but also how the press always covers for him. Rashad, final comment on this. I'll be awaiting. I'll be waiting for Trump's apology for calling the 44th president of the United States a racist.
And it'll be a waste of your time to wait right. Because it will never happen. and the more we recognize that we have to not direct our stuff at Trump, but direct it at all the enablers that make him possible, that's when we start to see the type of change possible.
And this is also why yesterday the conversation that we had here on this show, and I contend this, is that one of the reasons why I very rarely say racist, white supremacist is this, because I'm gonna hit you on your issues. I'm gonna lay out all the positions you've taken and then go, this pretty much is what you are. Because again, the debate then becomes racist, not racist, white supremacist, not white supremacist. But your actions speak clearly as to who you are and your intentions. And to your point, Donald Trump started his career by discriminating against black folks. the Department of Justice had to come in and go after him. And he has tried to explain that away. But the fact of the matter is, you can't, when they said, no, y'all are discriminating against black people.
Right.
They would put C on the top of the applications for colored, on top of applications from black people who were coming in for homes, so that they could take that C application and put it in the garbage can.
Just saying.
But Sue doesn't believe that that's white supremacist, or we shouldn't call it out. Maybe we should just take it and say, thank you, Mr. Trump, because that's what we're supposed to do. Whatever it is, Sue, that you think, if people don't call out white supremacy and also build the power to push back, we don't change things, and we actually don't end up on this panel at all.
Sue, quick comment. Scott, final comment, going to break.
Look, I don't think anybody should be calling anybody anything.
Unless they actually are?
No. I mean, this is not how public discourse and public policy and the world gets to be a better place.
But this man did, and he became president.
You know,
a flawed democracy.
That's what? Oh, go finish the thought.
He did not get elected because he's a white supremacist.
He got elected, but guess what? People excuse that, and he's now president.
I don't think people are excusing it.
Oh, yes, they did. Oh, my God. Scott, go ahead. 20 seconds, Scott, go ahead.
Listen, Donald Trump has a rich history in trafficking and racism, so I don't know why we're debating it. The reality is, though, white privilege allows him to say these things about Obama, but then white privilege allows others who put him in office to forgive him and say these comments are race neutral. But if comments have a racial disparate impact on people of color, they're racist, and that's racism.
I shall be awaiting Sarah Huckabee to issue an apology from Trump for his previous comments.
Stop waiting.
And if I wait, I might get some good sleep in, because it's going to be a while.
Weekdays on TV One.
I will never lie to you.
Oh, my God.
Roland Martin.
He doesn't want to talk to us. He wants to ignore us.
Uncensored.
Hell no. That ain't going to cut it, boo.
Unapologetic.
No, that is fundamentally false. You are wrong.
Unfiltered.
He wants an America where we all look alike. He ain't talking about black people.
Unrelenting.
You better go work out, because you got a fight on your hands.
NewsOne Now with Roland Martin. Weekdays at 7 a.m. on TV One.